start with a quote from Magellan. Life is for the bold to seize the opportunity when it comes, not those poor, intrepid souls that stay close to shore. But it is the person that goes out in the storm that reap the high rewards.
Ah! I need a coachism to set up.
I need one too.
What we're about to experience over the next 26 days.
Oh, man. You know, regret, it's the strongest emotion we have. It gnaws around our subconscious, whispering little lies to us. What could you have done? What should you have done? I think all of us are here because we knew if we said no, we would regret it the rest of our lives. So everybody that's on this beach, the worthy adversaries that are on this sand, let's go out and slay some dragons.
Yeah!
The fans voted against us having supplies from the beginning. And so one person from each tribe must fight for it.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna go against two younger gentlemen than myself, including my nemesis, Aussie, on day one. I thought that was gonna be later on in the season, not on the first day.
Coach, how are you, sir? I'm good, man. It's been, what, 27 seasons?
Jeez, man, that's crazy. Aussie and I have major history. I mean, we were pitted against each other in South Pacific.
You gotta be honest. Your game philosophy has been a certain thing. The honor, all of that. We all know it's a bunch of bull.
He cost me $1 million, so this is a conversation 15 years in the making.
I feel like I should have done a lot more to help you win that season. I think you should have won that season. I really do think you should have.
I appreciate that. I mean, really, your job on the jury is to get that pound of flesh. I was a horrible loser. I think it's more on me than you. Honestly, I apologize, man. I should have handled it more graciously.
You get it, I promise I'm not gonna take it from you.
I immediately thought, I'm keeping my mouth shut. I will make no such deal. It's every man for himself out here.
Nice job, dude.
Oh, man, let me have it, please. Sorry, man, I'm sorry. Sorry. To slay the dragon that is Aussie, one of the greatest challenge beasts of all time on day one, and my hopefully former rival, it felt euphoric. I have freaking started this season off with a W. I will be, when I need to be, ruthless. I will be cutthroat, and I will be honorable. But this is Coach 4.0 here. I'm gonna tell you right now, from the jump, I will never betray you in this game.
Same, Coach.
Right? And I
hope to God I make it to the end with you.
Freaking awesome,
It's gonna
dude.
give me chills.
Coach, both guys reported back that you, like something about the way you won pissed off Aussie, and that Colby spoke about it in some negative light.
But they trying to say he cheated or something?
It's what you told us, that they'd made an agreement or something, and that then when the key was down, which...
For the record, Aussie said to Q, if you get it, I promise I won't snake it from you. And I kept my mouth shut. I didn't say boo diddly. To hear Aussie throw me under the bus like that, against my honor, it really bothered me. Took me all the way back to Final Tribal Council in South Pacific, when Aussie politicked to the jury that I wouldn't get the $1 million. I felt like, you know, here we go again. You can friggin' eat my shorts. You want beef, pal? You want beef? I'll give you some friggin' beef. People have different currency coming into this game. I have the currency of being a man of my word. So my fear is that my currency has been devalued and people are gonna think that I'm playing a dishonest game. Welcome to Survivor 50, baby. There's always gonna be stumbling blocks. How you handle those challenges is gonna really determine your longevity in the game. You know what Martin Luther King said? Martin Luther King said the greatest measure of a man is not how he stands in times of comfort, but how he rises up in times of controversy and change. And so this setback actually fueled me and reminded me that this game is gonna be a battle. And it's season 50, and everybody's gonna take the gloves off and go for it. I really wanna get as far in this game as possible with just a shred of dignity. And so I might blow my game up for discussing this, but I want to set the record straight about the challenge. There was a key, we all fought hard for it. At one point, Aussie said to Q, hey, if it drops, I'm gonna let you have it. In my mind, I said, screw that, it's every man for himself. So as soon as that key dropped, I speared it and I pulled it out. So I want everybody to know, this is the same old coach that you've always seen. I'm playing this game with as much honor as possible.
Coach, if I hadn't got that key off, I don't really think, Coach, you were ever gonna get that key off.
But anyway, I just want to set the record straight. I'm playing this game like I've always played it for 101 friggin' days.
Coach, we can get out. I got a couple now. Are you okay?
You're good. You're good.
Yeah, dude. Massive ramp at both legs. Oh!
Coming out here, you always wonder in your psyche if you're going to be good enough to play this game, physically, mentally, spiritually. And I thought, I'm physically ready to rock this. Go out in the ocean, and I would have died if it wouldn't have been for Jonathan, and that is no joke. And so it's like, hey, pal, don't get too full of yourself. You're 53 full of holes. I gotta be cool and not overextend myself. I want to thank you. Honor and integrity, and you started saying it in 48, and that was one of the reasons why I'm here. I'm not kidding you. Joe has magnificently set the table for pillars that I believe in, honor and integrity. We're talking about the Warriors Code, and I initially wanted to work with Colby because he's of the old guard. And then you got myself, and then you got Chrissy. We got 4, that's the numbers. This is freaking epic. Best tribe swap in history. But before the swap, if the tribe would have gone to tribal, Chrissy would have gone home, and I didn't want that. So if I can coach Chrissy to last another day in this game, it's good for her, and it's good for me. Chrissy, I just want to give you something. Just don't take this the wrong way.
Yeah.
So, just like,
Go hang out with them?
no, just, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, I feel good.
No, I know you feel good, but I'm just saying, just, you know.
Oh, settle down?
Yeah, the old tribe did start getting annoyed because you were just constantly.
I was?
Yes.
Okay.
I've given myself the nickname the Tide Walker this time around because if you look at ancient Japanese lore and you see the Tide Walker as the one that moves around obstacles instead of crushing right through them. Very much the opposite of what I've played in the past. I'm gonna tell you right now, dude, you're my number 1. I'll freaking shake on that. Okay, like, we going. But one thing that would really be cool, Colby, Joe, myself, to get those physical beasts to somewhat near the end. There is the oak-bound warrior. He is the friggin' lawmaker in the forest. He is incredibly strong.
Okay.
He is resolute. He moves forward into the face of evil.
Okay.
And will not break.
Thanks, Coach. I love it. I've been knighted.
I just sold everything, got in this kayak, and went down to Colombia. I should have been toasted so many times. I was just like through a hurricane and shark attacks and like lost my kayak at one point.
What do you mean shark attack? What happened?
I'm getting into Bahia Quino, which is a nothing town in Mexico, right? And I feel this on my kayak. And then I see this under the water, right? It's like this thing that goes under the water, and it's a tiger shark. I take my paddle and I go like this and I hit it. I still have that paddle. You can see the bite, and there was a tooth in that paddle, and I took that and I made it into an earring.
Fire 5. Coach, one of the more memorable moments in Survivor history. When he came back from Exile Island, the monastic approach, had a dramatic exit out of this challenge. One for the books.
If it were me, I would say Emily, because Emily last night said, Dee, Tiffany, Chrissy, that's the order that she wants out.
Okay.
I'm just
She
telling
said
you.
it to you last night?
Said it to me last night.
Okay.
Yep.
Why didn't you tell me before?
Everybody likes saying out names. You know?
Right.
So I told Dee that last night Emily threw her name out, and Dee immediately, because she's a friggin' great player, said, well, Coach, why didn't you tell me? I mean, literally. I mean, that's my foot in my mouth right there. Why didn't I tell you? I could not tell her the truth at that point. So I had to, him and Han, you know, Emily, and we just met her, and she said, try a 5, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, okay, you moron. You will not do that twice. That could have put a target on my back. And I'm so mad at myself for doing that. I got to get my crap together, and I got to be more patient. I can't jump the gun like that. All of these nicknames and the 4 horsemen and the Japanese legend and everything that I've studied, well, first of all, it's to make me a little bit more intelligent than I actually am. But second of all, it's to bring these people into me, swear fealty to my alliance, and play the game together. We got to stick together, or they will pick us off one by one. One of the 4 horsemen is now ridden off gallantly and nobly into the sunset. It was a most honorable send-off for Colby at Tribal Council tonight. And now, for Colby and for all of us out here trying to play an honorable game, we've got to continue to carry the torch. I thought for a minute I was going to go home. I'm sure Dee floated my name.
Yes, dude, she's a snake.
Are you sad?
I'm sad because I hear that you don't trust me. I hear you're going around and telling everybody that you don't trust me.
You're lying.
No, I'm not.
Okay, do you not see what's going on?
Yes, I see
Look what's happening. Everyone's having conversations.
That's not how I play Survivor. In my mind, I said, this is the tipping point. Nobody's gonna win this game unless they have honor. Screw those people. You wanna draw a line in the sand? It's war. If anybody out here wants to run around and tell lies and play that kind of way, in Survivor 50, they ain't winning the game. That's a fact. Vote me out tonight, and there'll be hell to pay. Screw them if they think they're gonna get to final tribal council playing this kind of way. If you bite me, I will obliterate you. I got to this point without making any enemies, but I guess the old coach is back. Hey guys, what's up? It's the Dragon Slayer. War has been declared. Did you hear it?
Hey.
Yep. Strongest on the round table was Galahad. Okay? He was undefeated. Oh. I want to get Rizzo on the Dragon Slayer's army side. I gotta have your word that you want to play with me.
Yes.
You have my word that I want to play with you.
Let's do it.
You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm gonna officially invite you
Okay.
to become a member of the 4 Horsemen.
Okay.
Okay? The 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse that are riding into town to snuff your friggin' torch out.
I'm down.
We need to figure out how we're gonna split the votes.
See who we want out the most, right?
Yeah, and actually, that's very smart. When we know what a deep play is shot in the dark, then we still need to have the milk.
Right.
That's
Correct,
actually very
correct.
Mm-hmm.
smart.
So if we have one other person,
It has to be
that's what I was gonna say.
Dee is enemy number 1 at camp, but if she plays the shot in the dark, there has to be an alternative option. And Tiffany is her best friend. 7-4.
7 for D, right?
7-4. The shot in the dark is looming over all of our heads like the sword of Damocles. So my job right now is to make sure I know who's voting for Tiffany and who's voting for Dee. We're doing 7-4. Okay. Nobody's voting for all, right? It's just 7.
Okay.
4. 7 votes on Dee. 3 votes on Tiffany.
So I'll go with D vote.
What do you want to do?
I'll do D.
It's like herding cats. Too many people, too many cooks in the kitchen. It's a madhouse. I don't want too many wishy-washy people voting. Tiff, like the Christians vote. We cannot help people in the middle that don't know what they're doing. By golly, when the army needs a general, you can pick me and you can always count on me to lead. You're voting Tiff. I'm running the votes right now. I'm telling people who to vote. Something I said I was never going to do this season. But having the old Dragon Slayer rear his head again, I feel brilliant. Hey, Hoppa! I'm back, baby. This is what you guys wanted this whole season. I'm back in full force.
Something about you were saying 7-4.
That pisses me off because I did not want one of the middle players like Christian to know that we're splitting votes. There will be hell to pay. Who told Christian that we were splitting the vote 7-4?
Not me.
Who told him?
I don't know how he knows that. So he's
But who told
everybody
him?
wants. Hold on a minute. Relax.
Well, I just want to say, so people in the middle know that it's a 7-4 split.
Okay.
I don't know who leaked that. So let's just all vote for Dee and hope she doesn't get her shot in the dark, and then we can be cowardly people. Haiku.
Is he talking to himself?
Yes, it's like the 3rd time he's done that.
Make easy decisions hard. What the flying?
Oh, he's clapping for himself.
Just coming up with haiku. Jonathan, you want to hear my haiku? This is a shot across the bow, as it were.
The real dragon, D, is about to get slain.
First vote, Coach. 11th person voted out of Survivor 50 and the first member of our jury. D, that's 7, that's enough.
Tell her I did not come up with that plan. I was told to share the plan, but I don't, or whatever, something along those lines.
Tiff is the obvious choice for the next target. However, I don't want her to find out that I was driving the vote and telling people what to do. And so I need to turn on the charm, patch things up, make sure that there's no hard feelings. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
D and Tiffany, D and Tiffany, D and Tiffany, right? So your names have been thrown out from the beginning, and it was never from me. I did not push for your name to be written down yesterday, and you can believe whatever you want to. I pushed for Emily's name to be written down. I did not push for your name.
So who pushed for my name then? So if it wasn't you, then who was it?
I need you to please not sing, not haiku, just like chill. Can you do that?
Telling me what to do?
I am. If you make yourself a target, I'm going home, dude, and I don't want that to happen. You need to just be invisible right now.
I could always whisper a haiku and nobody would know.
Yeah.
This solitary day of silence for the Dragon Slayer has been brutal because I do like to be the center of attention. I'm a performer.
Keeping mouth quiet. Coach creeping in the hammock.
It's a travesty to quiet the Dragon Slayer flair because there is only one Dragon Slayer in the history of Survivor and there will never be another one. But I don't know if Sun Tzu, Nietzsche, or maybe the famous financial advisor Chris Verilis said, sometimes the essence of strategy is the mindset to do nothing.
I love to be the Dragon Slayer, but don't cross me if you dare. And I'm going to travel tonight, but I won't go down without a fight. Those people who doubt me will get their comeuppance. It didn't rhyme. We'll get their comeuppance tonight. I mean, we've been waiting from day one to get rid of people, right?
So then what was the afternoon like for you?
Well, you know what? I was told to kind of lay low in the hammock, stop the haikus. I did sing a little bit when nobody was looking, but I really just tried to chill out today and just be zen. The lips are silent, the fingertips are chattering, betrayal oozes out of every pore. Sigmund Freud said that many years ago, and it's apropos tonight because I realized that when I dropped the antics, I was able to see betrayal oozing out of pores, and I saw the fingertips chattering as chaos went around me. So I observed a lot more than if I was being a little bit nutty. Figured I'd add to the festivities and put my shot in the dark in there. I know my name has been talked about quite a bit.
Thank you. This is a shot in the dark, which means there is no vote in here from Coach. If this says you are safe, you are both safe. Coach, you are not safe. Any votes cast against you will count. Coach and Chrissy. Chrissy and Coach, that's 2 votes, Chrissy and Coach. Chrissy and Coach, that's 3 votes, Chrissy and Coach. Chrissy and Coach. Chrissy and Coach, that's 5 votes, Chrissy and Coach. 12th and 13th players voted out of the game, and the 2nd and 3rd members of our jury, Chrissy and Coach. Coach.
I will just say one thing, that it was really a great healing experience coming out here. More than the million to me. It was an honor. Thank you.
I love you, Dragon Slayer.
Thank you.
You changed my life.
Coach. Travis Smoke.
I miss you.
Pleasure having you out here.
Thank you. See you guys. Good luck. I'm not in the least bit bitter. I think I had a great run. And I leave with my head held high. People will criticize me about haikus and everything else, but I'm me. One of a kind. Nobody else like me in the world.